Hey, yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Mac from the N Factor, and today I'm going to be talking to y'all about something I'm pretty sure 90, 95, maybe 100% of y'all can actually relate to. I'm going to be talking about some childhood ass whoopings that I used to get, well deserved, of course, because I used to do some shit that I look back on now. I'm like, Mac, what the fuck were you thinking? But before I even start talking about the ass whoopings, what y'all have to understand is some of y'all can relate to this as well. I was raised primarily by women. I had a couple of male figures in my life, but as far as immediate family, it was all women. My mom, my grandma, my great grandma, my aunts, maybe sometimes. A couple times my uncles. My dad was not in my life at all. My brother, I have a twin sister, so our dad was not in our life at all. My little brother, his dad was not in our lives at all. So it was all mom, all grandmom, all great grandmom, all the time. And I don't know what it is, but about black women and raising kids on their own, but they know. It's like, okay, there's no man here. I gotta step it up. So, or else my kid is gonna become like a wild animal or something. So it's like my mom, my grandma, they used to fucking like strengthen their kill arm, shit like that. See my grandma doing push-ups. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, my mother used to work at she still works there to this day actually. But she used to have two jobs when I was little. She used to be a teacher primarily. So during the day when I would go to school, she would go to school too, and she would teach. And then after that, after school, she would go right to a Boys and Girls Club, and she would like teach there, but it was more of a after school program. So that's pretty much where I spent the majority of my childhood growing up, was at a Boys and Girls Club. And it was great. Like, all my friends, we all went there. People that I'm close with to this day, that I've known since I was like fucking 3 years old. So I've known them for 20 years. I met them there. And okay, so there was this guy that used to work there. His name was Mr. Calvin, or Mr. Johnson. His name is Calvin Johnson, so you call him whatever you wanted, basically. And this dude had fucking radar, son. Like, I'm telling you, anytime any kid did anything wrong, ever, in that building, in that Boys and Girls Club, he would just, like, pop up out of the fucking shadows. Like, I could be standing in a corner where there's nobody else in the building, and I could just whisper, shit. He'd pop out like, aha, you know you shouldn't be cursing, right? Like, every time. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Don't you have somewhere to be? But this man would pop up every single time something went down. So, and when I was young, I had this innate problem that I could not hold my bladder when I was young. Like, seriously, I couldn't do it. And I'm like, this story is taking place when I'm like around 9 or 10 years old, mind you. So I could not hold my bladder worth a damn. And there was only one bathroom in this building, for boys at least. The boys' bathroom was all the way in the basement, which is not necessarily a problem, because this first time I was like, I think I was outside. We were like playing. No, I was in a gym. We was playing basketball. So the door leading outside was closer than the door leading to the basement. But this first time, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm running to the basement, to the bathroom, and I feel like I already feel it. Like, I have to get this shit out of me right now, or I'm gonna pee on myself. But the problem was, when the janitor was cleaning the bathroom, you couldn't use the bathroom at all. It didn't matter if it was an emergency or not. He was a straight asshole. And so it's just my luck. I go to the basement, to the bathroom. I'm like, yo, I gotta pee. Open up. And it's cones all over the floor. He's mopping. He's like, you can't come in here. You can't come in here. I'm mopping. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, fuck it. If I don't pee now, I'm just gonna explode, and I'm gonna turn into a urine bomb. So I run outside, find these bushes in front of the building, which was probably my first damn mistake. In front of the building, I'm thinking I'm like cloaked, so I'm hiding, and I start peeing. And I'm like, oh my god, what a relief. I'm happy. Just my fucking luck. Right when I'm peeing, Mr. Calvin is walking in the building, and he sees me. Now, at first, I don't know what it is. Dude's like a ninja. He likes surprising you, I guess. So he didn't just say something right away. So I'm peeing or whatever, and I turn around, and I'm about to walk back into the building, and I open the door, and he just hops out like, "Hey, what were you just doing in there?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I already know if he asks you what you're doing, he knows what you were doing. So I just put my head down. He grabbed me by the ear, take me to my mom. My mom's like, I didn't actually get an ass whooping this first time. What a relief that was. So she's like, you know you fucked up, right? Blah 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 blah. Wait till we get home, taking the game, taking the TV, blah blah blah. So I'm cool with that. It's like, alright, I dodged a bullet. Even though I didn't really feel like it was my fault. Like, I got a weak bladder. I'm 9, 10 years old. What do you want me to do? Rather do that than pee on myself and embarrass myself and have to kill myself because it's girls that go here. Come on. What do you want me to do? So, the next time I don't know if this was like days later or weeks later, but later I'm playing again. But this time we're still in the Boys and Girls Club. We had to go to what they called a gaming / weightlifting room, and this was a room on the 3rd floor. This building had 3 floors. Basement was where like the little kids were, and the bathroom was for boys. The 2nd floor was like dining room, a library, the gym was there, and then the 3rd floor was where like the teenagers hung out, and then it had the weight room and shit like that. So we were up there lifting weights, shooting pool, playing ping pong, punching the punching bag, having a blast. Next thing I know, bum, I'm about to fucking pee on myself again. It always like creeps up on you, and I don't even remember drinking this much liquid. Like, the amount of liquid that I would drink would not equal out to the amount I had to pee. So I don't know what the fuck was going on when I was a kid, but so I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pee. This time I'm on the 3rd floor. There, even if I want to do the right thing, I'm not gonna make it down to the basement, to the bathroom. I'm not. So whether the janitor is in there or not does not matter. This shit is about to go down right here, right now. So I'm like, I'm pacing back and forth because I know what I'm about to do. I'm probably about to get fucking in trouble, but I don't care at this point. So I leave the weight room, and I'm standing outside of the weight room. And there, as soon as you walk outside, there are stairs. It's like a flight of stairs that lead. You could actually go from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor, all with this. I mean, the basement, all with this one flight of stairs or whatever. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm about to just do it right the fuck here in the stairwell, and if some adult happens to walk by and see it, or not me actually in the act, but see it after the fact, whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna, if they confront us, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, wasn't me, fuck it. So I'm peeing, I did it, and it felt good again. It felt so good again. Next thing I know, I hear footsteps, boom, 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 coming up behind me. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? If this is Mr. Calvin, I'm gonna fucking scream. Sure enough, it's Mr. fucking Calvin, and he's like, hey Tyree, how you doing? And I'm standing there, I'm facing the wall, I'm in the corner pretending like I'm on punishment. So I acted like I didn't hear him, or I just didn't respond, because when you're on punishment, you're not supposed to talk, you're supposed to stay in the corner. So he said my name again. I turn around, he see all this pee up and down the wall from me like whipping the wiener out and draining the main vein, and he's like, he didn't even say anything. He just grabbed me by my ear, took me to my mom. My mom like, I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home. So I'm like, fuck, man. I live right around the corner from the Boys and Girls Club. So I run home. I'm like, I'm gonna go home early. And I know you guys have done this. Tell me you guys have done this. You know you about to get your ass beat, right? So you try to like, you try to take like, make a preemptive strike. Like, all right, I know I'm about to get fucked up. So to make my mom happy, I'm gonna clean the house. So I ran home, I cleaned the whole house. Cleaned the shit out that bitch. I went to do laundry. All we had was dirty socks. I threw them motherfuckers in the washing machine, cleaned them up, folded them, put them on the couch. So as soon as my mom walked in the house, she saw that I did all this. Wrote my mom a note. Mommy, I love you, I'm sorry. Signed it, Tyree. Went to sleep. Fell asleep right on the couch. So she would see like all this shit that I did. So my mom comes home from work, and she tapped me on the leg, wake me up. She like, go take a shower. I'm like, yes, I fucking did it. The first time in history I dodged the ass whooping. So I'm upstairs, I'm in the shower, washing my ass, smiling. Oh yeah, I just beat the system. Next thing I know, my mom opens the door. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm naked in the shower. What are you doing in here? This is not right. And she's like, turn around. So I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Next thing I know, my grandma walks in. And I'm like, alright now, if I'm gonna get my ass whipped, okay, but this is not a spectator sport, grandma. Get the fuck out of here. She takes the shower head from me and starts wetting my back and my butt and everything. And I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt so bad. My mom whips out this fucking extension cord. I don't know where the fuck it came from, but she just started going to town on me. I'm screaming, I pass out, I wake up, I'm in my bed, and I'm laying on my stomach. I'm like, why the fuck am I laying on my stomach? So I roll over, and I just get all this sharp pain in my back, my ass. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember. I just got the shit beat out of me by my fucking family. So it was this piece of paper laying on my bed. I pick it up, and I read it, and it said, we love you, we're sorry, mommy and grandma. Yeah, shit sucks, right? This is Mac. This has been an embarrassing moment by me, yours truly. Peace.